People from all walks of life suffer from grief. It is a universal, and it follows a series of easily identifiable stages. These stages, most specifically, are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And although there may be variation between people, these stages are experienced by all of us. The first stage is denial, and unlike what its name suggests, it also includes a sense of isolation. This is the stage where not only are we coming to terms with just facing the fact that something terrible has happened, but we may also need time away from others to deal with it. The second stage is anger, and it is a natural human reaction to the pain we are feeling, dealing with whatever is causing this grief. It can also cause feelings like guilt, which in and of themselves will perpetuate this rage and perpetuate this stage of anger. The third is bargaining, and it is where we attempt to break that cycle of anger, or we attempt to break whatever feelings we're having, and we try to regain control by bargaining in some form or fashion, such as asking what could we have done, or what could have happened to have made the situation better or change the outcome. The fourth stage, mostly uniquely, is a often social stage, in the sense that this is where we look for kind words, or to lean on somebody, or for some type of strength from somebody else. This is where, in a funeral setting, we would look towards other loved ones and just experience that feeling of having others there with us. It is the situation where we're nearest coping with the problem, the issue causing the grief. And the fifth and final stage is acceptance. However, acceptance is not always achieved. Grief is a very powerful and almost unstoppable force in some sense, and even acceptance itself is not always permanent. And that is the thing to remember here, that no stage is inherently permanent. Even the final stage can revert to a former one, and you may skip between stages. People are different. They're going to have inherent variations between all these stages of grief. So when discussing these stages of grief, it is important to clarify and to understand that these stages are meant to be identified to help somebody that is in one, not that they will immediately transfer to the next. They're not inherently chronological, but it can be a huge and helpful tool